Hello, everybody. This is Tucker Miller here again. And tonight, like I said, for my next movie review, I'm gonna be reviewing on one of my all-time favorite Disney animated movies, and that is The Lion King. Came out in 1994. So anyways, let's get to the plot. So the plot of this movie is at the beginning of the movie, all the animals was celebrating the birth of this newborn lion cub named Simba, voiced by Jonathan Taylor Thomas as a cub, and then as an adult, he is voiced by Matthew Broderick. So, yeah, Simba's parents are the king and queen, Mufasa, voiced by James Earl Jones, the late James Earl Jones, rest in peace, and Sawabi. So, yeah, and then everyone was happy, but there's this one lion who was not happy at all, and who is actually Simba's uncle and Mufasa's brother, Scar, voiced by Jeremy Irons. And Scar was jealous because he was supposed to be next in line to be king of the Pride Lands, but until Simba was born, Simba will be next in line to be king of the Pride Lands. So yeah, Scar was very jealous, and yeah, so one day, Scar decided to get rid of both Simba and Mufasa by killing them. So Scar caused a stampede, of wildebeest, and yeah, Simba got chased by the stampede of wildebeest, and yeah, and then Scar flew Mufasa, and yeah, and Scar ended up killing Mufasa, and then which that is a very sad part, which we all know that, and then he vanished or exiled Simba out of the Pride Lands. So yeah, and then meanwhile, Simba met these two other animals, a meerkat and a warthog. So we got this meerkat named Timon and this warthog named Pumbaa. And yeah, and then Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa got along quite well, and so Simba pretty much grew up and lived and grew up living with Timon and Pumbaa, and yeah, but then meanwhile, when Simba was an adult, he decided it is time to go back to the Pride Lands. He decided to go back to the Pride Lands to take down his uncle Scar and become king of the Pride Lands. So it's up to Simba to defeat Scar and become king, and that's basically what the plot is. Now, what could I say about The Lion King? This is an amazing movie. Yeah, Lion King is an amazing Disney movie, and one of my all-time favorites. I love this movie. I'm sure a lot of us love this movie. So yeah, this movie is phenomenal. It is amazing. And a great Disney masterpiece. So, yeah. Yeah, Lion King has great story, great characters, great music, and really good and great animation too. And a great voice cast. And yeah, Lion King is, yeah, everyone loves The Lion King. So do I. So yeah, and I can see why people consider this film to be their favorite Disney movie. So yeah, I can see why it is so many people's favorite Disney movie. I mean, it's not my favorite Disney movie. That still goes to Lady and the Tramp. But I'll say this is at number 3 on my list. Yeah, Lion King is at number 3 on my list. So yeah, Lion King is at 3rd. Is my 3rd favorite Disney animated movie. So yeah, I love The Lion King. It is a classic. This movie was so popular. When it first came out back in 1994. It was so popular that this movie was so popular that it got its own Broadway stage musical, I believe from 1997. And Lion King, and that musical was the highest grossing Broadway musical of all time. And the movie itself was the highest grossing animated film of all time. Not of all time, but so yeah, the movie was the highest grossing animated film of all time, and it held that record for 9 years until Finding Nemo took the spot. And yeah, and the Broadway musical was the highest grossing musical of all time. Believe it or not, I still have not seen the Broadway musical for the Lion King. I heard it's really good, so yeah, I'm gonna have to check out the musical one day. The Broadway musical one day. I heard it's very fantastic. So is the movie. Yeah, this movie is fantastic. If I love this movie, I'm sure I will love the Broadway musical. So yeah, and not only did this movie got a Broadway musical, it also got 2 direct-to-video sequels. The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride in 1998, and The Lion King 1.5 in 2004. Which, Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, and Lion King 1.5 were great sequels too, but not as good as this. So, yeah. I might review on the Lion King sequels one day. So yeah, maybe when I do the direct-to-video sequels. So yeah, and not only it got 2 direct-to-video sequels, it got a live-action remake in 2019, which that was a pretty good remake, but not as good as this. And the remake got a prequel called Mufasa the Lion King, which basically tells the story of Mufasa, how he met Scar, and yeah, which came out. Mufasa the Lion King came out last year in 2024. I actually saw that one in theaters back in January, and it was pretty good. And I've seen the live-action remake to the original live-action remake in theaters back in 2019 too. So yeah, and it was pretty good, but not as good as the original animated film from 1994. So yeah, and not only it got a live-action remake, it also got 2 TV series. The first TV series was the first TV series is where Timon and Pumbaa are the main characters. I believe it's called The Lion King, Timon and Pumbaa, or something like that. Which the Lion King, Timon and Pumbaa show, that was a great show from the 90s that once aired on Toon Disney. Yeah, I believe from 1995 through 1996. And the other TV series that The Lion King got was called The Lion Guard, which once aired on Disney Junior. Yeah, The Lion Guard, which once aired on Disney Junior back in like 2015 with the pilot, the Lion Guard, Return of the War, and yeah, and the show ended in 2019. So yeah, which The Lion Guard was a great show, and it's sad that it ended in 2019, but it had a great ending. So yeah. So yeah, I really enjoyed both the Lion King Timon and Pumbaa show from the 90s and the Lion Guard. Those were great shows. But yeah, not as good as this movie. That's for sure. Sure, and this VHS, and not only that this movie got all this stuff, this VHS I'm holding in my hands is actually the best-selling VHS of all time. So yeah, The Lion King was the best-selling home video of all time when this VHS came out in the Masterpiece Collection in 1995. So yeah, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this movie has a lot of praise. So yeah, like, how can you not like The Lion King? This film is such amazing. Yes, like I said, how can you not like this movie? It is so amazing. And a phenomenal film. And if you haven't seen The Lion King, are you serious? You never seen The Lion King? Do yourself a favor. To those who haven't seen this movie, do yourself a favor and watch it. So, yeah. I really enjoyed The Lion King. Now let's talk about the characters, shall we? Simba? Simba, he is a great character. Yes, Simba, he is a great character, and I would definitely have to say Jonathan Taylor Thomas did a great job voicing him as a cub, and Matthew Broderick did a great job voicing him as an adult. So yeah, and another character I could talk about, Mufasa, who is Simba's father. Mufasa, he is a great father. He was a great father, and I would definitely have to say the late James Earl Jones, rest in peace, did a great job voicing him. So yeah, and yeah, R.I.P. to James Earl Jones. It is sad that he passed away last September. So yeah. And of course, Nala, who was Simba's best friend as a cub. But however, Simba and Nala got together, fell in love as adults. So yeah, and Nala, she is a great character, and I would definitely have to say, I forgot who voiced Nala as a cub, but I believe her voice actress as an adult was Moira Kelly. And I would definitely have to say Moira Kelly did a great job voicing Nala. And another character and of course, Zazu, who is the bird. Zazu is a great character. And the baboon, Rafiki, he's a great character too. And of course, we got Timon and Pumbaa, who are these two, the meerkat and the warthog. Timon and Pumbaa are hilarious characters. I love Timon and Pumbaa. They're so hilarious. And, of course, the hyenas, they're great, they're funny characters. And of course, and so is Sawabi. Sawabi was a great character. And, of course, Scar, he is a great Disney villain. Scar is a great villain. And I'll definitely have to say, Jeremy Irons did a great job voicing Scar. So, yeah. Yeah, now let's talk. So, those are the characters I can think up on top of my head. And in fact, I think that's all the characters from this film. Now let's talk about the songs in this movie. And this film has a lot of great songs. And the songs are done by Elton John. And the lyrics is done by Tim Rice, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Yeah, so the first song we got is The Circle of Life, which was heard at the beginning. You know, where Rafiki holds Simba up in the sky. So, yeah, that was a great song. And then another great song was I Just Can't Wait to Be King, sung by Simba. And another great song from this movie was Be Repaired sung by Scar. Be Repaired was a great Disney song from a Disney villain. And Just Wait, I just can't wait to be king was a great song. And so is The Circle of Life. And another great song from this film, Hakuna Matata. That was a great song and one of my favorite songs from this movie. I love the song Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. I love that song, Hakuna Matata. So yeah, that was a great song. And probably the best song from this film, in my opinion, is Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Can You Feel the Love Tonight was a beautiful Disney love song. And that's probably my favorite song from this entire movie. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? That was a beautiful song. I love the song Can You Feel the Love Tonight. It is easily the best song from this film, in my opinion. I love all the other songs too. Like I said, The Circle of Life, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, Be Repaired, Hakuna Matata, and Hakuna Matata. Those were great songs too, but I think Can You Feel the Love Tonight is the best song from this film. I don't know, it just is. And another song that wasn't in this film, but was in the Broadway show, and then was later added to this film, I guess when it first came to DVD, called The Morning Report. The Morning Report was a great song too. So yeah. Those are all the songs for this film. So yeah, I pretty much know all the songs from this movie. So yeah, I love The Lion King. So I love The Lion King. I love the 2 sequels and the 2 TV series too, but not as good as this film. So yeah, I love The Lion King. One of my all-time favorite Disney movies, and probably my 3rd favorite Disney film of all time. So yeah, I love The Lion King. So yeah. So anyways, did I say 3rd favorite Disney movie? I meant to say this is actually my on second thought, Lion King is actually my 2nd favorite Disney animated movie of all time. So yeah, Lion King is my 2nd favorite Disney movie of all time, only behind Lady and the Tramp. So yeah, Lion King is my 2nd favorite Disney animated film. It's not my 3rd favorite, it's actually my 2nd favorite. So yeah. Yeah, I love The Lion King. It's funny, it's sad, and it's very enjoyable at the same time. Very fun film. So, yeah. But anyways, that's all I can say about The Lion King. But anyways, I'm gonna give The Lion King a 10 out of 10. There are absolutely no flaws with this film whatsoever. So, yeah. But anyways, that is it for my movie review on The Lion King. And stay tuned for my next movie review, which will be on Pocahontas. But until then, see you in the next video. Bye.